Day 21, we are of course checking for new Profitunity signals after the weekend. The Dow Jones averages pulled up here, and pretty interesting day. We've got a divergent bar on it, quite about a doji as well. You can see it's pushed down around about 2%, just under 2% to the low for the day, but has since come back up close to the open, but now pushing down again. You can see it on the 30-minute chart, a lot of those gains that it got back was just in the last hour or so. Might now retreat from overheating momentum, but it does give us some promise that if the index itself can create a divergent bar, then maybe one of the stocks can. Or more than one. Two maybe. JP Morgan is coming through with a signal, a bullish divergent bar. 121 is going to be the entry price with a stop loss of 118. Risking about just shy of $200. And with a per share risk of $3, that gets us to 66 share volume for our buy stop order. There we go. Amgen Incorporated, not quite making a bullish divergent bar, almost, but it looks like the close is going to be in the bottom half. Not quite there, almost. Bullish divergent bar on the Boeing company as well. We can get a stop order down. Entry price $150.25, stop loss $143. 27 shares is the volume. Let's get it down. Looking good. Don't know if Boeing's going to get up. They've been having a rough time last couple of weeks, down about 20%, just over. Maybe now it's time for the turn. But I do think there's a higher chance it'll keep on dropping over the week and we won't get in this trade. Walt Disney's given us a second chance here. Bullish divergent bar, we're seeing it again. This time the price is $113.85 to enter. 58 shares for the volume. So pretty promising in the end. We have got 3 buy stop orders down. This is the kind of day we look for. Hopefully all 3 of them now. Time for a run maybe. We've got US interest rate decision in a couple of days, so that'll be weighing on people's minds. Let's come back tomorrow. Day 22, pretty interesting overnight. We did get into all 3 of these trades. Let's start with JP Morgan Chase. In fact, we got in at the after hours yesterday, 11:08 p.m. and it's been going good since then. Did come very close to the stop loss. Let's just pull it up on the 15-minute chart, and you can see down here, this is how close it got. Only about 1 or 2 pips away from the stop loss. That was at the open this morning. Managed to stay in there though, and now about $110, $120 up. Walt Disney Company, we were in on the after hours there as well. 10 past 11, just a couple minutes after JP Morgan Chase. Gone for a loss so far on this one, only about $33 down. So pretty close to the entry price still. A low volatility day for Disney. Finally, the Boeing Company. It's our third trade. We're in about $80 up, just over that. And we did get in today, at least not in the after hours last night. It was 4:32 p.m. That is 2 minutes after the open today, so it pushed us straight into the trade. And so far it's going all right. Index for a whole, pretty flat day again. It did push up, but back down it comes. Seems to be settling around this area. Interest rate decision, so maybe we see some change then, one way or another. How about those other charts? Not much movement on a lot of these stocks today. No signals Profitunity wise. But at least we got 3 trades. Hopefully all going to go strong for us. All going to push, push, push. See about that tomorrow. Day 23, it's the midweek, and the interest rate decision is in 0.5%, just as expected. And Jerome Powell looking pretty steady at the box, signaling another couple more increases to come down the line. Again, 50 basis points looking like the most likely option there for them. But Jerome Powell's steady hand has pushed the markets up quite a bit. We can see the Dow Jones Industrial Average at 2.5% up for the day. Still volatile going into the close. And all of our stocks have done at least a little bit well. JP Morgan, a very strong day. We're about 5% up on the trade, $400. We see the awesome oscillator bar turn green. That's the first green bar for it. Looking good. And same for the Boeing Company. That's pushed not quite as far as much. We're about 4% up. And again, the awesome oscillator bar turns, as it does with Walt Disney as well. So we've seen the turn of all 3 awesome oscillators today, and they've all pushed nice for us. All in, we're around about $680, $690 up. This is what we need, and we want a sustained push now for the next couple of weeks. Let's check the other 27. Apple having a nice push, just around about 4.5% up. Not a single red candle out there today. All 30 Dow Jones average stocks on the up and up in the green. Sadly though, no bullish divergent candles. There wasn't too much push this morning before they've gone up and up. That's okay though. We're getting even more up on these trades now, around about $730 up, almost at the close, just a few minutes. Day 24, what an absolutely crazy day. Dow Jones Industrial Average Index here from the open all the way to the lows, went down about 4%, has pulled back a little bit from there, but still currently 3.25% down for the day. All the gains from the end of yesterday completely obliterated away. And one of these days is obviously an overreaction. Either yesterday was no reaction and all the smart money, so to speak, shouldn't have been buying in when Jerome Powell was making his statement, or people today are overreacting and selling off too far. We did see the Bank of England come out and say a recession over in England would be likely, and there was a low US productivity report that came out, but 3.25% after it already priced in yesterday's news. Pretty concerning for stock market investors. Our three trades did manage to hang in there. JP Morgan, that one's still in profit, $150 up. We see another green day on the awesome oscillator. Boeing, that has just gone below our entry price, touching into a loss around about $10 down. Second green bar for the awesome oscillator there as well. And finally, Disney, that's come the closest to the stop loss. No surprise, hasn't looked like it's had the most momentum. We have seen a second green bar on the awesome oscillator for Disney as well. But we are just over $100 down there, almost getting towards the stop loss. Wouldn't surprise me to see that one go, particularly if this kind of market is to continue. We will check those 27 other charts, but I'm not expecting much in the way of signals. You might have seen some push up first thing this morning before they turned, but I think after seeing every stock green yesterday, we are going to see every stock red today. 3M almost comes green. It is flicking back and forth just around the entry price. And Merck has a bit of a green day as well, holds off the losses. That's a bad day for Apple, just shy of 6% down on the day. IBM does see a bit of a green day, to be fair to it. Around about 1% up, good effort. Salesforce looks ready to break through the support level and fall off a cliff. As we suspected though, no surprise, mostly red on the charts, and no bearish divergent bars to take on. So we'll be back tomorrow. I do have a feeling that Disney's going to push through the stop loss by then. But hopefully JP Morgan Chase and Boeing can hang on. I mean, hopefully Disney can as well. Just seems a little bit unlikely at the minute. It's Friday at the end of the week, day 25. We did get knocked out of our Walt Disney trade, sadly, losing just about $200 as we planned. 0.2% of the account, not good. Let's get rid of that one. Meanwhile, on our remaining two trades, we have got the awesome oscillator for the third bar on each of them. That is our second wise man becoming active. And it makes sense for JP Morgan. Might be a little risky on Boeing, to be fair, as we are currently around about $50 down and the stop loss is going to be tight. Remember, the inverted pyramid of risk kicks in, so it'll be 1% capped on each of these trades. We'll give it a go. For JP Morgan Chase, we've got an entry price of $124.75 and a stop loss of $121. The 1% capital risk for the trade are giving us a sizable volume, 264. Let's pop that down. There you see it. And this one for Boeing, again, 1% risk, so we're looking at about $990 each for these trades. We will place that one down. There we go. It's JP Morgan Chase one already pushing as we get into the close. Might be another after hours entry for us. But we're all set up to hopefully crack on with these trades. See if we can find any others. Valid stop entry signal for the divergent bar here on Nike. Bullish divergent bar, this is what we like to see. In at 119 if we get there, stop loss at 110, so pretty wide on it. Hopefully it's ready for the turn now, the big turn upwards. Almost a signal on Johnson & Johnson, but the bullish divergent bar too close to the alligator, can't take that signal. That's it for us as the market is about to close off for the weekend. Hopefully some more trades to come. We got Wiseman 1 stop order on Nike and Wiseman 2's ready to go on Boeing and JP Morgan Chase. Don't let us down, Profitunity. Let's take a look at that journal, see how we're getting on overall. Things do get a little bit worse from the perspective of the journal this week as we suffered that loss on Walt Disney, but we are still in two other trades from this week, of course, JP Morgan Chase and Boeing. So who's to say where they end up? Could be in the thousands of profits still. 2 out of 3, it wouldn't be too bad as concerns these trades. Plus we've got Nike waiting in the wings. Still drastically down at $1,300 off so far. That's 1.31% of the account from when we started. Obviously, I do want to see some of these trades start taking off to the good. At least hopefully get one really strong winning trade, because that's all it takes to wipe out these losses so far. Technically it is possible, so maybe we can get there.